What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Universal Bros Unplugged Podcast, where we talk about everything Universal. Today's an exciting episode. Not only is it our second video podcast, we've done some upgrades, little changes here and there, but this is the official start of our HHN series.
As you can see, the set has changed
Yeah,
from the previous first video
So,
episode.
Yeah. That being said, let's get into the intro.
And we're back.
Alrighty, let's get into City Walk Talk. What's going on in City Walk? So, being that this is the start of our HHN series, I think it's only right that we talk about everything going on having to do with Halloween Horror Nights.
Absolutely.
So, the one date only premium Scream Night taking place prior to the official beginning of Halloween Horror Nights 34 at Universal Studios Florida has now completely sold out.
Yeah,
For
actually, I saw that
the
online.
first time in the offering's history.
Yep.
Which is pretty insane.
It's a good year, man. It's
Yeah.
a really good year.
I know this one's a big deal because there's a lot of houses that, it's attracting so many
It's a lot of heavy
crowds.
hitters this year.
Exactly. And a new haunted houses t-shirts.
Yeah.
Okay, Mel's die-in zombie shirts.
Classic.
Lots of Five Nights at Freddy's pins.
Yeah.
Okay, and much more Halloween Horror Nights 34 merchandise
lot of cool stuff
arrived
this year.
at Universal Studios Florida this weekend. It's a big deal. That's gonna wrap up this episode's City Walk Talk. A whole bunch of Halloween Horror Nights, and let's dive into the episode.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, there's I don't know how much you've seen of what's been put out lately
Yeah, I've been
on social
watching all
media,
that.
but
it's a lot.
Dude, there's so much cool stuff. Like between, they released some of the food that they're gonna have, and obviously, previews of some of the merchandising that you can see in now.
Yeah.
Not all of it's out, obviously, right?
Right.
Our cousins Chris and Brianna went to Universal, and Chris got some Terrifier merch, some Chucky merch.
Yeah.
But I assume that not all of it is out yet.
Right.
I assume it will be out,
A vast
when the event
majority
starts
of
officially.
it, but yeah, and then you also have like the different stands and stuff that they have around, like arts. It's like a trailer.
Yeah, Art the Clown, yeah. Clown Cafe.
Yeah,
Yeah, which is in the second film.
which is pretty cool.
Terrifier 2. Yeah, dude, I'm excited. Terrifier has like a really cool drink. I want to get that. Believe it or not, in my opinion, well, other than the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which is, we kind of all figured when they announced that IP
Yeah,
that they were going to do something,
with the
because it's
pizza
it's a
place.
pizza place. It's just,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Friday the 13th has a lot of, food this year, considering
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah, and I don't
and
think
it looks pretty good.
in the past years I don't think they had that many items when it comes to the food in the menu part for Friday the 13th.
All of it looks good to me. I'm going to be honest.
What do we got? You have anything in specific?
Yeah, they have like this. I forgot what the name was. I was looking on an Instagram earlier. It's like a foot long hot dog, and it has like smoked brisket on it
Okay,
and fried onion.
nice.
pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty good. And then they have like a Jason mask. I think I don't know if it's like a pizza pocket or something. That looks really cool. Obviously, Louis is being transformed into Freddy Fazbear's
Yeah.
Pizza. So,
Which, I mean, it makes sense. It's already a
Yeah.
pizza place.
and in that New York section, we know that the Mummy is closed because they're using the Sahara Trading Company, which is the exit for the ride,
for
the tribute store for
Yeah.
HHN.
which is pretty cool.
Which, by the way, word of advice: if you're going to vacation during HHN, right, and you really want to go see the tribute store, when you go to the park during the day, not during HHN
Yeah,
itself,
take
I promise
advantage.
you will be waiting a very long time just to see the store. Whereas during the day, during regular park hours, when they're not, functioning as HHN, you just have a better experience of being able to buy stuff without a long wait and being able to see everything that they did this year. So that That's a word of advice.
Yeah, just go. It's open during the day.
Yeah, it
Dude,
is.
Halloween Horror Nights. Every time you go, the tribute store it's a line out
Dude,
the
no,
ass.
absolutely.
But to be
Yeah.
fair, a lot of people don't. Like some people don't go to the park that day. You know, some people
Right.
just pay for a Halloween Horror Nights ticket, and that's all they go to do.
Right.
You know, they don't have a
Yeah.
ticket to the park early in the day, so that's their
Here's
opportunity. But
another
if
thing.
you have a park
I don't
day,
see
go.
people staying the entire time of the event. Most people cap out after 12.
Yeah,
And the event goes, if I'm not mistaken, until 2 a.m. So, you know, it really, after 11, the lines really start to die down here and
Yeah.
there. And I would argue that's probably your greatest window to like really go from house to house and get a lot done.
yeah.
You
For
know,
sure.
obviously the big weights, you have to plan those accordingly. Like, you know, I'm going in late September. And I'm going to HHN on a Saturday,
Yeah.
which is not ideal, right?
No,
but
it's gonna be hectic.
I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna plan thoroughly and go about it the smart way. The two houses I'm gonna prioritize more than anything is obviously Friday the 13th because it's one of my favorite franchises,
All right.
and Terrifier because
Yeah, yeah. That was gonna be
I got to
glorious.
experience. Yeah, I got to experience.
be
that.
crazy.
The glimpses I've seen on Instagram of like sneak peeks and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be pretty brutal,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
check
yeah.
that out. Other than that, you know, I don't know how many of the original houses this year, you know, are that
There's
attractive
actually
to me.
a lot.
There's a lot.
Just a lot of houses.
There's a lot. They're interesting, you know, and in my experience, they're kind of a mixed bag. Sometimes they're hits, sometimes they're misses. It's about 50-50 usually. But yeah, if I can get into Five Nights at Freddy's, I will. Because I just want to see what they're going to do with the whole concept of the. I'm assuming it's going to be more similar to the film versus the game, because the game is very limited as far as like, you know, what you're able to see.
No, it's not.
Well, in the game, you're looking through a series of cameras,
I mean,
right?
yeah, but
whereas in the movie, we're able to see the entirety of the whole Freddy Fazbear's, and
yeah.
you know, yeah. So I'm pretty sure, which is, I mean, it's cool. I like the movie, and I wasn't a huge fan of the franchise when it came out because I didn't really play the game. But over time, I've gotten more accustomed to it, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You like Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, dude. I mean, when it first came out, I used to play it.
Yeah.
We used to get an iPad, and we had it on there, and we'd all sit around and we'd turn the lights off to make it like extra spooky, just to scare ourselves even more.
Which is ideal, right?
Right, and then we'd all sit around.
It's not like you're gonna freak out at the smallest noise.
And we'd play, and dude, it's the most. It honestly, it was ahead of its time. It's so good.
I would argue it's one of the greatest horror games of all time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, of
Especially-
our generation, you know what I mean?
sure, for sure.
Because there's not a whole lot of them. They don't make a lot of horror games these days.
Yeah,
Now we're living in sort of
Now.
a kind of a renaissance of like survival-esque / horror games.
I mean, but that's what it is. That's what most horror movies are that. Like Texas Chainsaw.
Right. They're just
They're just trying to
they
survive.
became cult class. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, in essence, I mean, you have some paranormal movies, you know, like
right,
the Conjuring
right,
series,
right. But that's
stuff like
different.
that. They're just different sides of the same dice.
I mean, they do still have games like that. Like, you ever seen the one where you're like a coroner examiner?
Really?
Yeah,
Like you work in a morgue.
exactly.
Which one are you talking about?
You do. It's. I think I'm pretty sure it's for PC.
It's like a morgue simulator.
Yeah, they have it for also VR. You can also do a VR, and you're
Interesting.
there and you're doing the things, and like, dude.
I thought you were gonna mention like Outlast or something like that, which is like one of
I mean,
one
they
of the
have
most
that.
popular
Dead by
indie
Daylight.
games.
Dead by Daylight is again those survivor.
Dead by Daylight. Not a fan, but I get it. You know what I mean?
They have. There's like.
It's
what do
like
you mean?
it's the Call of Duty of video games.
Of
They
horror.
license a lot. You know what I mean?
I guess it's just you have Ghostface, you have
You have-
Michael Myers, you have
A lot.
Jason.
You have a lot. You have Leatherface. You have like a whole bunch.
Yeah, so what's the problem?
Right, but it's the style of game. Like for example, I'm a big fan of the. Well, it doesn't really exist anymore, but the Friday the 13th game,
Mm-hmm.
Texas Chainsaw, same company's making a Halloween game, which is exciting. 'cause
Yeah,
it's being
but-
produced by John Carpenter himself.
Yeah,
You know, so games like that I really like Outlast or The Quarry. People
Yeah.
that made that Until Dawn.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like choice-based survival game. Well, anyways, we're getting off track here. Video
But
games.
I mean,
So Freddy Fazbear's.
yeah, I think it was a really good, and for you to be able like to get it on like on your phone or like an iPad and
That
just
yeah,
play
that
it,
was kind of
it
what I
was
think made it
so
so
advanced.
so popular. It's like
And
Among Us.
yeah, and they kept coming out and coming out, but that's the thing, they kept making more,
Right.
and it got better and better. There's more
Did
and
you
more
like
to
the
do.
movie?
I didn't watch the movie.
I saw it. I liked it.
I don't know. It was. It came out when we were like, what, 10? I was like 10.
The movie?
No, the game.
Oh, the game.
I was like 11 or 12.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's cool, and it was scary back then. But like now, it's like I want if I'm gonna go see a horror movie, I want to go see something that's
Right. You want to go see some Final Destination?
exactly,
Some,
some real deal stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not shitting all over the movie. I love it. Like when I go to Universal, like I might meet up with you guys
Yeah.
on your trip. And I know that we're in talks about going later in October to Halloween Horror Nights again.
Again, yeah, and
that's when I'm probably gonna go.
yeah, I'm gonna try to get as much content as I get and try
Right.
a lot of things. But
So-
realistically speaking, it's one night for me, and I kind of want to enjoy things also, so I can't push myself too hard.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but you know, it gives me an excuse to go again in October. And
Exactly.
that's always a good time.
So when we go, like I'm not gonna lie, like the Five Nights at Freddy's merch, it's always been super cool. Like I've always loved like the wallpapers, they have, the
aesthetically,
posters,
it's really
everything. You know, I want to collect the pins, the enamel pins.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, I guess I should watch the movie. I definitely will watch it before I go to.
I recommend it just in case, you know, it's leaned, the house itself is going to be leaned more towards the film, if that's the case.
So then I'll
You
definitely
know,
look.
that
I'll
way
definitely
you're not
watch it.
so, it would help you enjoy it a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, Freddy Fazbear's is pretty cool. This is another huge one, which I'm personally, I've never played the video game. But
Fallout.
Fallout, yeah. But
I've
I
played.
understand the appeal behind it, and I think it's interesting because it's like horror. It has elements of horror. It's horror adjacent.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
It's more like,
post-apocalyptic.
yeah, and it's really eerie. It
Th-
really
yeah.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's cause I've played it before,
Mm-hmm.
and it's pretty crazy.
So would this be a house that you'd be interested in going to?
Yes, 100%. Like I feel like I would enjoy it because like I like the
I
concept.
wonder what they're going to do with it. Is it you're going to be going through a series of vaults? I know a little bit about the franchise.
It could be. It could be. I don't know. I haven't looked into it because I know I'm definitely going to go to Halloween Horror Nights. I just don't know
Yeah.
what dates.
Yeah.
But I kind of don't. I don't like to spoil it. I don't like to already know what it's going to look like.
Right.
Like I haven't even watched like the you know when they do the Universal had like the event.
Yeah,
the Horror
like the
Unleashed.
expo where the creators.
I
talk
didn't
about
even want to look
everything.
into that
Yeah.
because they were giving a lot of like details of what everything's going to look
I
like.
only know about some of what Terrifier looks on the inside, like what it looks like.
I didn't even want to spoil it because I knew that one's going to be really, really gory.
I was just so hyped out, I couldn't stop watching. So, but I will say this: if you're a big fan of the franchise Terrifier, I think this is going to be a win.
Yeah.
I think that this is going to be from the get-go. Terrifier is the kind of movie that like you really hope makes it big into pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that the first film did so well,
Right.
you know, because you know ultimately the director himself comes from a special effects background,
Yeah.
like SFX makeup.
Yeah.
So that's why, you know, the practical effects are so over the top, which I love. You don't see a lot of practical effects in film, which we've talked about before.
Right,
You don't
right,
see a
right.
lot of practical effects in film nowadays.
It's mostly CGI.
Mostly CGI, you know. And if they do use some practical effects, they use very little, and then they cover the rest of it with CGI.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that especially in horror, practical effects, when done correctly, can go so much farther than CGI can.
Yeah, definitely.
Not maybe in capacity, but in quality.
Yeah.
You know, like for example, the sequel to John Carpenter's The Thing, which is a prequel to the original film from the 80s.
Yeah.
It does not hit the same way The Thing from the 1980s hits. Seeing those things, you know,
Yeah.
deformed and slime and
And you can
pull
tell,
apart.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's real.
Yeah.
It's not a computer.
Like An American Werewolf in London. Another excellent example of special effect. Rick Baker.
It's a good movie.
You know what I mean? Amazing.
Yeah.
How his friend slowly rots through the film as he's an apparition that his friend keeps seeing out of guilt.
Yeah.
Great film, by the way. Excellent Universal film. And they actually mention it in the horror makeup show.
Yeah. Well, you get to see the actual wolf's head.
Yeah, of how they
yeah.
did the whole scene where the guy transforms in real time.
It's so good, dude. It's so good.
It's just amazing, like how much they've contributed to film
yeah.
over the years. They've been on the cutting edge, on the frontier of like innovation and making, cool things that people have never seen before on celluloid.
Yeah.
Granted, we don't use celluloid anymore,
Right.
but
Dude, it's just the quality of everything, like The Fly, dude. When I saw that
yeah,
movie,
David Cronenberg, Jeff Goldblum before
Insane.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a great movie.
we could be the perfect family.
So named Brundlefly.
Brundlefly. Awesome.
No, yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's. I like it. I'm definitely gonna watch the movie. But yeah, I think okay. So no, I didn't finish what I was saying about Fallout.
Okay.
I remember. It's funny because you remember when we went to Halloween Horror Nights. This was a couple years ago
Yeah.
when they had the Halloween house, and then they had
course.
the what was it called? The Bugs one.
Yeah.
It was just Bugs.
I
was
don't know
called,
if it was
like,
called Bugs,
Infested
but
or some
the
shit
point
like
is
that.
that I remember it thoroughly. It was a 1950s themed kind of infomercial product
Exactly.
that
Gone wrong.
So
Where it was like
instead
a
of killing the bugs,
purifier.
it mutated them,
Exactly.
and you had to like walk through like some sort of research
And
facility.
so there were like giant like roaches and flies.
But it's
and
very
that's-
1950, so
but
and then the
but-
military comes in and kills blows up the bugs.
But that's exactly what Fallout is.
Right, they're a series of mutated creatures from
And
radioactivity.
it's that era. It's the 50s.
Right.
50s. And so like when I was walking to that house.
But this one is based on the show and not so much the games.
Yeah, no, I know. But it still it still matches up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not too far off from each other.
Right.
And so when we were going through that house, and I was like, dude, this is giving like cheap Fallout. And I had told
Really?
you, I was like, dude, if they did a Fallout, a house for Fallout, it would be so much. it would
Well,
be so
here
good.
we are.
And here we are. Yeah, I wish I had recorded it.
How the turntables
Yeah.
to reference The Office, which is another Universal-based show.
Fire.
Yeah.
But
Fallout should be interesting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I will not go out of my way to go, but if it's like, it is a licensed property. If it's not that long of a wait, why not?
yeah,
That's the way I'm treating it.
yeah.
But dude, I'm really excited for Jason Universe and Terrifier. Those are the
Yeah.
those are the two, man, that I
merch is
know.
sick.
Oh,
The merch is
it's gonna be amazing.
For me to really like the merch,
It's gonna be insane. I love that, as they did last year, where in Hollywood, California, they did the Texas Chainsaw House, which has like every
Yeah.
Leatherface
Yeah,
from
yeah,
every film in the entirety of the franchise. And this year, in the Jason Universe house, it's gonna have every Jason ever,
that's super cool.
all the good and the bad ones. I think that's awesome. I would not doubt if we don't see in the future a Halloween house that's like Halloween Legacy, and it has every even the crappy ones, every single Michael Myers in it. That would be sick. From even Michael Myers, like Halloween 5, H2O, Resurrection, Rob Zombies, which is, underrated and debated among the fandom of the Halloween franchise. I love him personally, but I'm a big Rob Zombie fan. I like his films too.
Yeah, I didn't think it was terrible. It's not my
I liked
favorite
it.
though. My favorite is number 1.
Right, the
and-
1978
and,
first film.
and the rest of them with
2018, with David Gordon
exactly.
Green, continuing the
So,
franchise.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of these original houses look pretty cool too, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I might swing by one or
Like
two of
what?
these. Okay, so you have one called El Artista. So it's a Spanish haunting. So it's like a 19th century mansion, and it just ghosts. And it's like cursed objects and stuff like that.
Cool.
Interesting.
Cool.
I don't know why, but for some reason I thought that they were gonna put this one like near where like La Bamba is. I don't know why.
Are they?
No, it's a restaurant. There's no space for it. I don't know. That area just to me always seems like very Spanish style because it has like,
Well,
all
I
that
mean, they
stonework,
could,
and that's where that's
are
where
they
Puss in
doing-
Boots goes to take
Are
pictures.
they doing a parade
For what?
like during the HHN times? I don't think so.
HHN, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if they're doing the mega movie parade during the day.
Because that's the
During
thing.
park
If
hours.
they're not doing,
I know the Lagoon Show is they're bringing it back.
Yeah.
For Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But-
that's gonna be cool. 'Cause
yeah.
we haven't seen that.
But what I'm saying is that if they're not doing the parade, that's where the parade comes out of. If they're not doing that, they
You
can
mean the
definitely
doors
set up.
between the
They can
the
definitely
theater.
set up like a pathway to one of the sets in the back
I would not be surprised. Yeah.
for that house. So
I wonder where the lions and stuff are gonna be because the whole DreamWorks area was closed
Yeah,
down,
but
and they used that to do like
they use the
Monsters Unleashed.
They
and-
use the back streets all the time.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't you remember? Those are like the parts of Universal. You don't even know where the fuck you are until you get
Right.
out and then they're like, okay, walk this way, and then you're like, oh, we're back in the park.
Oh, like when they do the tent ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, where they take you into like the back lots.
I mean, that's what those are gonna be. Those
Probably.
original houses.
Probably.
That's where the infested one was.
The other one is this one's, kind of curtailed my fancy. Hatchet and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters. So this one's a Western theme, where they hunt demons, in the Old West.
What is this? What's it called? What's that show? That are
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
That would be a good idea for a licensed property one year.
Is it?
Supernatural, absolutely. Demons and
See,
stuff.
but is it a Universal? It's not Universal. What is it
No-
affiliated with?
I'm not entirely sure.
right?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't know who owns that. This is another one that people are saying that it's going to be a dud. Like on YouTube and stuff like that. People that do previews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see, because sometimes something's so bad that you kind of have to witness it,
Mm-hmm.
like Jimmy Fallon. This one's called dude, Grave of Flesh. Very simple. You're dead.
Nice.
So it starts at your funeral and just continues on from there.
What?
Yeah, you're trapped in the underworld and you're hunted by like flesh-eating monsters in a maze. So apparently I was a terrible person.
Nice. Nice. From the get-go.
I wonder who's gonna be there. Because it's your funeral.
Got you.
Probably empty. So this one is one of the only original ones that I thought was really cool. This one's called Dolls Let's Play. So this one
It's
it's
the
like
Megan one, right?
no, this is the one where it's like you get shrunk down, and you're in like a doll house, and the dolls come to life and try to kill you.
Nice.
You know,
That's Small Soldiers.
Yeah.
It's like that.
You know
kinda.
what? No one talks about that movie. I
I
love that
love
movie as a kid.
I think it's really
very
good.
morbid, and the deformed
I don't
melted
think
Barbies.
it's more. Oh, that's actually
Well.
fucked up. But the rest of it's pretty cool.
Yeah, putting military grade technology in kids' toys. What could go wrong?
Yeah, that's funny.
That's like the Jurassic Park, but if it was, if Toys R Us.
Yeah, pretty
You're so
much.
preoccupied with whether or not you could, you didn't stop to think if you should.
Yeah.
I know for a fact I don't even know how to pronounce this, so we're gonna do our best.
What is it?
How would you say that? Gakin? That sounds like a term for throwing up.
Gakin.
No, geekin is what a lot of crackheads do in Miami.
Gakin.
Gakin?
Gakin.
Monsters of the North. So this one, it's like a northern village, Sweden. Like it's like ice beasts and stuff
spelled?
like that.
Gaikin.
A with the accent on it. LKN. Galkin?
Yeah, Galkin.
Galkin? Galkin?
Galkin.
Bad Boys?
Bad boys.
Bad Boys? Messy reference. So yeah, this one's all ice themed, and supposedly I think this is the one that they're talking about where like you witness getting eaten alive. Like one of the tunnels is like you're on like being consumed by a monster. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. So frozen horrors and mythical creatures drag victims into darkness as you fight to survive the cold and the curse. Hopefully the air conditioning's good because it will be a hot night.
Oh yeah. Actually, I don't think so. It's starting to cool down. Dude, I was out last
We
night.
love jacket weather.
And it was cool. I don't think it's gonna be jacket weather, but I don't think it's gonna be like humid. And even though it's nighttime, you're still sweating. I think it's just gonna be like neutral.
Right.
But during the day, it will be rainy. I mean, that is just standard. Everyone knows that.
Right.
It's not uncommon for it to rain during horror nights. So
No, have we been rained on before? Because I know the year that they had Halloween, we went twice.
have we been rained on?
Yeah.
Okay? So when we went, the most recent time that we all went together, it was raining when we first got back. So we went during the day to the park, right? We went back to the hotel, okay, and we all kind of did our business. We ate, and then when we came back to the park, is when we went. It was like Halloween Horror Nights. That night we went to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
And when we got to the park, by the time we got to City Walk and we're walking in, it started to rain. And then we went inside Voodoo Donut.
That's right.
We got
because
donuts.
when we were in line, were you there with lightning struck? Mm-hmm. And then the entire crowd got quiet.
Oh yeah. Everyone, it was like loud, and like really close.
Dude, that
and then everyone
was close.
Quiet. Everyone quiet. Everyone looked around, and then everyone went back to their business.
No. It was like everyone was like,
yeah.
and then everyone was like,
yeah. Oh yeah, everyone started clapping again. Yeah. Dude, imagine that. It's nighttime, and in the distance, you're in Darkmoor in Epic, and the lightning. Oh, dude, that's so sick.
Peak vibes.
Peak
Vibes.
That's how epic. That's epic. Trying to gain aura farming.
It's free advertisement.
It's nature's advertisement.
Yeah. One of the other houses that they have this year, and this one is also an IP. This one's WWE based, so it's White 6 horrors.
Yeah.
So if you're a big
Why,
WWE fan, I don't know why. I don't know why. Well, I don't know what the whole legality is of doing something like The Undertaker or stuff like that.
But Universal's always done stuff with WWE stars.
Which is cool. I mean, if you're into,
If you're into WWE.
wrestling and stuff like that.
Except for Logan Paul. Fight me.
Right. Him. I'm okay. Yeah. Careful. The guy's in his prime. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Bad jokes.
God.
Bad jokes.
And Jake Paul, pursue me legally. Try me, ho.
Can we not?
Oh yeah, because people who talk, if God forbid you say that his fights are paid, if anyone says,
So he fights for free?
No, exactly. No, apparently that he pays to win the fights. No, you're gonna get sued now. Be careful. He's suing anyone who says that.
I didn't say anything. I looked at the camera.
I'm saying it. They're fake. I'll take $0 to step in that ring. You take all the money. Kick your ass. Anyways.
This got really aggressive out of nowhere.
Anyways.
But I'm sure he'll sleep really well at night, knowing that he sued 2 poor podcasters. Good on you, bro. You're a really cool guy.
He only says that to public figures. Imagine we get a cease and desist. I'm like, you got me.
It's every day, bro.
Nice. That was a good one.
Yeah,
that was a good one. Yeah. Are you also you're a Jake Paul or are you a low ganger? That's what they used to be called.
What?
Low ganger. That was pre
For the record, Universal, please, I'm begging you guys, don't ever affiliate yourself with any of these people.
Yeah, don't.
For the love of God.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't,
I never want to see Prime being sold in Universal Studios.
No one would drink it, dude. No one would drink it. It is what it is. I don't know who drinks that shit.
I don't care.
That being said, this episode is sponsored by Prime. Imagine.
Yeah. That being said.
Not sponsored. Fuck that.
No, not at all. Yeah, man, lots of exciting stuff. I can't wait to go. I'm not gonna lie. So this is the thought I had, about a week ago, after I booked my trip and everything. I said to myself, because I get a little rowdy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes I make sporadic choices
Correct.
if I'm vibing. And I thought to myself, well, maybe if I like HHN so much, I don't have
Mhm.
anything planned the next day. Maybe I get goofy and I go online and buy tickets for the next day if I can
Yeah.
and go again. But the issue with that is that I planned it so that Friday I get there, which, by the way, if you've seen Bros Guide to the Universe, our series, or listened to it, you couldn't see it. We didn't have video back then. We stick to exactly what we told you guys. That's exactly how we do things. So Friday when I get there, the first day of my trip, I'm just taking it easy. I have reservations to eat later, go, get settled in, take it easy, go out for a night at City Walk
Mm-hmm.
and do all those amazing things. And then go eat and then just have chill time at the at the hotel, a little
Mhm.
pillow talk, Shaggy reference, and then go about the park the next day. What? I'm a lyrical lover. So
Shut the fuck up.
what? Come on.
Jesus Christ.
Come on. Bless up. So
no, we're not doing
it's
that.
okay. Okay. So what was I saying?
I don't even know where you're going.
Okay, so Friday I'm taking it easy. Saturday I have horror nights. Sunday I'm taking off. Right? So I'm gonna sleep in, probably have a good meal, and then I'm not gonna head until to Islands of Adventure Studios until around 1 p.m. and then have like sort of a light day, maybe go on the Mummy. Oh, the cauldron's going.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the smoke to come out.
Interesting. I don't know what kind of vape shop we got the cauldron from, but it's not working. It's clearly
Another. It's. Well,
Are you guys enjoying this? Like, you
I don't know.
I don't even think it's showing up on the camera. We just look like we're waving at apparitions. So, anyways, yeah. Sunday I take it easy because Monday, it's a Jimmy Buffett reference. I have tickets to Epic Universe, and that is another thing I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
It looks like. I mean, I hope it shows up on
A little
camera.
wisp in the wind.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going to Epic Universe, and that's like a whole day thing. So Sunday, realistically, I couldn't go to HHN. I could go Tuesday though,
Yeah.
if I manage to score tickets and I really like the event and I want to get some stuff done before I come back Wednesday. I'll probably do that. But other than that, yeah. And if you're at the parks, and you're one of the 8 people that watch our podcast,
Not 8. This is a lot
it's
more.
8. It's 8 for now. We're getting there.
There's a lot more people.
But don't be afraid to say hi. Just don't be weird. Please don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
In the future, man, we gotta make stickers or something to give out to people. Something cool.
You can give out to people, I guess.
Shout out to all our globe heads out there.
But we have a pretty big audience right now.
We do, and we're growing at an exceptional pace, guys.
So yeah. But yeah, dude, if you run up to that, you know what I'm excited to see when I go to HHN?
What?
The Fuel show.
I've never seen it.
I want to go see.
I should actually go this year and go see it.
Yeah.
I've heard it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's pretty.
What is
insane.
it? I don't know what it is. Is it like
They
is
do
it like a fire show?
They
or?
do. Yeah, they do like pyrotechnics and shit like that.
Okay.
And then I don't know how to explain it. They're like gymnasts too, and they do all the
Okay.
whole like acrobatic shit. Like the it's pretty fucking cool.
Okay.
So, yeah, just crazy stuff.
And that's between London and Men in Black, right?
Yeah, that's where that giant
amphitheater that they have.
Exactly.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm actually really excited. Funny enough, one of the things that I was really excited for this year is one of the scare zones. It's the one that's going to be at Mel's Drive-In. The fact that they're all going to be like 50 zombies.
Yeah.
And dude, have you seen the merch that they've come out from Mel's?
I'm telling you, dude. They
Dude,
look sick.
I saw the bowling shirt. I was like, that's a nice shirt. I might cop that when I go.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love the whole zombie
Mel's dying.
thing. Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get like cool footage when I'm there of like of all the things I'm gonna see, and that's gonna be one of those things I wanna definitely get shots of.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
the dudes with the chainsaws, classic Universal.
Yeah. 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 They
Yeah.
got like that special metal that when they fucking slide on the floor,
Oh, the
the
knee pad. Yeah, the
sparks.
pads that they can slide on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty funny to see when they start chasing people around. I
Yeah.
love walking. Like you get to like walk and there's like it's almost like mini shows everywhere when the
Right.
actors come out, they're trying to scare people and people
From my
jump and shit.
experience, I believed they stopped chasing people with the chainsaws
Yeah.
at a certain point in the history of HHN, which in the next episode we will cover HHN origins.
Yeah,
The entire history as to how Halloween Horror Nights came to be at Universal. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, at some point they stopped chasing people due to, risk of injury and lawsuits, mainly lawsuits.
We'll also talk about in the next episode. We'll dive into why there's no Halloween Horror Nights in Islands of Adventure.
Right. There's a lot of interesting history.
We'll dive into that in episode 13.
It's the whole thing. Man, it's crazy to think that like next year's going to be 35 years.
Isn't that crazy? I mean,
35 years.
dude, Jaws 50th anniversary.
Well, yeah.
50
years. They came out in the
years.
70s, dude. Yeah.
75. That's
That
insane.
is crazy.
Insane.
We love to see it.
Yeah. Anyways, that being said, let's take a quick break. What's going on, guys? This is Nico here. I just wanted to take a quick break from the pod and just let anyone know if you have a company that you would like to get a little shout out. This part of the episode will be for that. Future episode will have a couple breaks throughout. If you want to be shouted out, maybe your Instagram or any social media platforms or businesses you want shouted out on the pod, feel free to contact us at universalbrosunpluggedpodcast@gmail.com. Again, you can also reach out to us on Patreon. Feel free to go on to the conversations part of Patreon and contact us, and we will definitely respond and see what you guys want to do. And, any sponsors, this would be a perfect opportunity for you to plug your businesses. Let's get back to the episode.
And we're back.
Okay, so let's talk about what we want to see in future HHN.
Yeah.
Let's leave that open, and if you guys want to comment down below, what are some houses and what are some themes
What would you like
want
to see
at HHN? Just go ahead and comment down below. Let us know. And
Absolutely.
so what are some houses you would like to see either return or actually made, something they've never done?
I think one of the ones that I definitely want to see again because I didn't get to experience it when they did it is Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, I agree. That one was
Super sick. It's a great cult classic as far as 80s horror,
for sure.
which I mean I'm a huge. I got you into it.
Yeah.
No,
yeah. I mean, I remember, dude. I used to see the movie. Anytime I'd be scrolling, and it was like Halloween time, and I'd see it, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna watch this. This looks stupid.
especially at Spirit Halloween, they have always
dude.
killer clown
and,
stuff.
And then you kind of told me, you're like, dude, this movie's good. Like, sit down and watch it. And I was like, okay.
It's good in the way that an 80s cheesy horror film is good. Because it by no means takes itself too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, remember when I explained to you, right, what the movie was about?
Yeah.
And I was like, pretty much they're clowns from outer space.
I mean,
That's the best way I can explain. They're clowns.
Yeah.
They do clown things.
Yeah, and then when we sat down, we watched the movie, and it's like,
It's well made, dude.
It
It's
is.
well made.
it is
All practical effects with some
which is legit.
some CGI.
But yeah,
You know what I mean? Because some of the stuff they do is a little wacky.
Yeah,
But dude, it's
yeah.
it's fun and very nostalgic. I think is the way that it comes across, especially nowadays.
Yeah. I think, dude, that just the makeup, the suits, and everything is just so sick.
Yeah, dude.
And it's like that. I like how they make it seem like, dude, that's like they make it kind of it's not like a horror movie where people automatically believe it. People,
That's
they
what I
push
liked
it off.
about it.
They're like, dude, this
It's
is
like
There's
you tell the police like, dude, there's clowns everywhere, and they're like killing people. Which, you know, unfortunately in our time,
that has actually
that
happened. That has actually happened.
that was not on my bingo card.
Yeah.
But all the people in the movie are just like, okay, you mean to tell me that there's clowns from outer space, and they're putting people in cotton candy cocoons
And shrinking.
Okay, do me a favor, stay right here.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
But it's funny, dude. It's goofy, it's wacky, nostalgic. It's a little bit of everything you would expect from like an 80s horror film. It has a good amount of cliches, but it's like all in a fun way.
Yeah, for sure.
And when they executed it at HHN, it was amazing.
Yeah.
The whole funhouse concept, even just like when the year that they did just the scare zone with the clowns walking around, you know,
dude, can you imagine?
with the invisible or the balloon poodle.
The balloon poodle.
That was it was like a hound dog.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
The popcorn gun,
The popcorn gun,
which I have right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, dude.
Which, by the way, if you have a legitimate fear of clowns, it's a detrimental film.
Oh man,
You're not,
because they're like huge.
They
too.
are clowns,
and they're huge,
and they're like grotesque, hyper version of clowns.
Oof.
They're not like circus clowns. They're like clowns.
Yeah.
And they're wacky and they're goofy and they're like 8 feet tall.
And the giant one at the end.
Oh yeah, the giant, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, but it has a happy ending, I like to think.
Did it?
Yeah, they do. They blow up the spaceship, and I'm not. You had like 40 years to watch it. I'm not spoiling anything. Yeah, they blow up the spaceship, and the two guys in the ice cream truck, the iconic JoJo's ice cream truck, they survive because they hid in a freezer. Or was it they hid in a freezer or the clown car? Something like that. Something along those lines.
I don't know, but they were making out with the clowns.
The
With
clown
two
girls, yeah. It's like
hilarious.
the movie is so ridiculous that it's funny, and it's so like grotesque that it's like cool at the same time.
Yeah, that scene where he goes up to the bikers, the little clown.
Yeah, Punchy.
He goes up to them. They're like, "Oh, you want to fight? What are you gonna do? Punch my head off?"
And then he does, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, that's when things start going south.
That's the funniest part to me because everyone's like,
Dude, look at this guy.
and then imagine seeing a human being get their head ripped off in front of you. It's like
Punched off.
It's
like, how do you even process that?
That's the funny. I remember telling you that that's the funniest part of the film.
Yeah.
Like the way people react, like how human beings would react. They're just like the shock alone.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god, that's real.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I would love to see that come back again.
The theme is hilarious because it's like kind of like heavy metal themed.
It's actually funny because when Killer Clowns was a house at Universal, they also did Friday the 13th.
Yes.
It was the same year.
Yeah.
So when I saw it, like that it was coming back this year, and I was like, man, imagine if they just did it.
Would have been cool.
Yeah.
Brothers in Arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? What else would you like to see?
Oh, well, here's one that, from my knowledge, they just haven't done. I don't know why. To me, it makes sense. But I would love to see a house based on the Mummy franchise.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
You know, and after we went through Monsters Unleashed, the year that we went with when they had Halloween and
Yeah.
you know, the weekend after hours,
Yeah.
which was also really cool.
Yeah.
The whole theme of that house was the Universal Monsters duking it out in the Mummy's tomb, and the tomb was cool.
Yeah.
It was well made, you know, Universal quality.
Yeah.
It's like movie quality. I feel like there's so much good material to make a house. Like, you don't even have to do anything based on the second film with like the Scorpion King and stuff like that. Just the first Mummy film alone.
Yeah.
There is so much cool horror stuff that you could do with that.
Yeah.
It's an in-house IP, you know what I mean? Classic Universal. You know, you could keep the Mummy, the ride, the roller coaster open.
Yeah.
Super, super cool. I would love to see something like that. Obviously, it's always a joy to see Ghostbusters come back.
Dude,
in any form.
Can you imagine if they put like scare actors in the queue? of the
Oh, that would
mummy.
be sick.
Like mummies come out. Like,
Super sick.
there's more than enough spots too. There's good
That's
spots
true.
too.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Man,
that would be
what a great
sick.
film. Great film.
Yeah. The ride itself, the queue is so sick.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't done houses based on like a lot of their own properties. Like you could technically do one with Men in Black. It's all alien themed. You know?
Yeah, but I guess. Yeah.
You could. It could be,
Kind of.
something-
I feel like Men in Black is more of like it's an action movie.
comedy, action comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it. I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah, it would be one of those fun ones.
You could have the giant cockroach guy at the end.
Mhm.
That would be really cool. It's like we were saying earlier about the whole bugs thing.
Yeah.
Bugs are gross.
They're like giant roaches too.
Yeah.
Giant flies and shit. Giant mosquitoes and shit.
You could have the little guys with coffee. The wanawanga.
That one yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to see stuff like that.
What else?
Obviously, Michael Myers.
Dude, Halloween, dude, that house was sick.
Till this day, it is the best Halloween Horror Nights house I've ever been in. The execution was flawless.
Dude, yeah.
Absolutely flawless. From beginning to end, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful love letter to the original Halloween.
Yeah. Dude, we were
Just
walking.
the whole vibe. I remember the whole time, I wasn't even like, I was just like,
No,
oh,
you
wow.
weren't scared. You were like,
Wow.
wow, this is so
Wow.
cool. And dude, and then
It's so accurate to the movie. And
just
like,
so you guys know, we were walking through, and he's like a big time Halloween fan. We all are, but he's like
huge. It's my
Huge.
favorite. It's my favorite horror film of all time.
okay, and we're walking, and we get to the house, right? And as
Oh,
we're
yeah.
walking, an actor comes out who's playing
Loomis.
And he's like, "Go! You have to get out of here!" And then he goes, "Loomis!" He screamed at the actor. The actor like kind of like jumped
Well, the way
out of pure joy.
so the
it
way-
wasn't even fear.
the way it works is I didn't know what to expect because I didn't watch anything
Yeah.
beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
So when the cue starts, you walk into a soundstage,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And it was actually in the back lots that were behind what used to be Rip Rocket. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
You would walk in and you would see to the side of you would be Michael Myers, but it was like a title card in a film. So it was a scare actor that would do the classic pose of him with the knife, but it would like a light would shine and then fade out, like as if it was like a movie promo, and then you would walk and at the very top was a huge banner lit up in a pitch black hallway
Yeah.
that said John Carpenter's Halloween with the pumpkin and everything.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. And then you immediately walk in to a huge open area that looks like a field with a fence.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be the first scene where something happened at the insane asylum where you had like people
They escaped and
in
stuff.
robes
Yeah,
just
yeah,
walking aimlessly about. And so that's when Loomis is like, you have to go get out of here because that's when Michael escapes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just looking out. I'm in amazement. I'm like, this is the movie. This is the movie. I'm looking around. I'm like, wow. And then Loomis jumps out of nowhere. I'm just like, it's you.
Yeah.
It's you. And I scared the poor guy.
And then
Funny how that works.
And then you go down the side of the house.
Yeah.
through
Then
the blankets.
you see the Myers home.
Well, right. You see
And
it.
you have to go through the side of the house where all the sheets are hanging,
And
which
dude,
is a
when-
reference in the film of when Michael's hiding amongst the sheets.
And he literally, as we were walking through, like we were all super hyped, and I was like, "Dude, this is so sick!" But like just seeing him walking in front of us,
was fanboying.
and he was just like, just like laughing, going through the. He's like, "This is great."
Dude, it was great. I was like, this is exactly how I would have done it.
Yeah.
This is amazing. You go
They
and then
killed
you
it.
go in through the back. You pass the shed where the girl,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
and then you get inside the house. And in the house, you have the closets
dude.
where like the clothes are hanging, but it's like not a closet. It's like just enough space for them to hide in the shadow, and then lunge out at you in between the clothes. And every time they would come at me, I'd be like, oh,
Very good.
amazing. It's a shame
You,
that
you'd look at them and give them the
Yeah.
thumbs up.
which I like. By the way, if you have ever been a scare actor at Halloween Horror Nights, please reach out to us. We would love to talk to you because you guys are really what makes it great, right? Like they could make amazing sets and everything, and have all the cool soundscapes and everything, but ultimately it's you guys that are the ones carrying
Yeah.
the house on your back,
Yeah,
so to speak. You guys are what make it great, and all the actors and actresses that play all the parts and whatever film or show or video game the house is based on. Like, dude, the people in that house were amazing. The girls that played Lori, amazing.
Yeah.
The guys that played Michael, the way they would stand, the movement, everything was perfect. As someone that has watched those movies religiously and is a huge fan, it was amazing. Walking through the houses, and some of the Michaels are fake, so that when you look at them, you don't want to get scared from that angle, and they hit you from the side.
That's
what
how they
happened
got me.
when you pass through the stairway.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I was looking, I would point to you guys and be like, oh, look, right there. That's exactly like in the movie. That's exactly how he stands. And then some guy would come out of a closet.
No, that's exactly what. So it was like it was two hallways,
Yeah.
and then down this hallway there was nothing. And then this was too dark, and then there was a staircase right inside the house, and I was walking, and I don't jump. It's really hard to get me to jump, but I looked up the stairs and I was like, aha, look at him up there. And then when I turned this way, I went to look
Right
to
in
my
your face.
left. He came out true, and I was like, oh, you got me. I was like, you got me. And then I walked out.
Then everything, just from like, his sister's tombstone on the bed when he does like he does the whole scene with the pumpkin's lid in the bedroom with the dead girl, Lori, screaming for people to get out when she tells the kids to go run and get help.
Yeah.
All of that. And dude, I was not prepared for the way that house was going to end.
Oh, me neither.
The second I walked in, I was like, this is amazing. So what you would walk into is a completely dark room. It was a large room.
It was a blacked out room
with mirrors around the edge and a bunch of mannequins of Michael.
Amongst actors.
Some actors. And you could not tell.
No, they were staying completely still.
Which was a
matching the
mannequin and which was a scare actor.
And on top of that, when you're going through, it is a 3-second strobe. So it's
exactly
it strobes light on 1, 2, 3 off, and that's 3 seconds off, 3 seconds on.
Yeah,
and you have to walk through, and it wasn't like a small room.
No, it was
like
huge.
It was like a good 25, 30 feet.
It was amazing.
And there were easily like at least 20 mannequins and like 4 or 5 actors amongst that.
And the actors in that room were so good at like. And they all stood in the same pose.
In this exact pose that the mannequins were, so you didn't know. And then as soon as you'd start walking and it'd go dark, you're taking like 3-4 steps in the dark, the light comes on, and you're looking to see which one pops, and then they jump, and the light goes off. You're like, oh, shit.
And they would just disappear into the crowd.
Yeah.
Dude, it was amazing. I remember when I walked in, I was like, oh, this is epic. And I started pointing at them. I was like,
yeah, exactly.
And some of them would pop out and they would get me. I'd be like, oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
And then it says like, John Carpenter's Halloween again. You get the card, and these guys, it wouldn't happen to everyone, but you would see like the person with the little light stick that works for Universal at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then some people, it was like every third or fifth person, you would walk. And then a final Michael comes out and tries to stab you out of nowhere from around the corner. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No, yeah, I remember when we walked to that last part, I was walking with Gabby, our sister.
Yeah.
And she was gripping my arm, bro. She was
terrified. Because it would make her nervous because she's like, I know it's going to, but I don't know from where.
Exactly. And when we stepped out, she said, oh, are you fucking kidding me? She's like, bro, fuck this. I was like, you ready? You're going first. She's like, hell no, I'm not. Dude, that was so funny.
We did the house like twice.
Yeah. We were able to. That's because we had Express.
Right.
We were able to kill that shit. We went through it twice. Oh man, that's great.
Absolutely
that
amazing.
was so much fun. And then we did the monsters one a couple times.
The monsters one was awesome. I loved it. It was super cool. And the cool thing about that house, I found out after the first time we did it that I heard people talking, the ending is never the same.
Really?
They would switch up which monster would win the fight. So sometimes when we went the first time, it was the Wolfman. So he was like holding like Dracula's head.
Yeah.
And sometimes it would be Dracula. Sometimes it would be the Mummy.
Right. Yeah.
Which is super cool. You know what I mean? I love stuff like that.
Yeah, that house didn't scare me, but it was
We
more
didn't do
like
the
I was
weekend
like,
one,
"Ooh,"
did
I was
we?
like, nice. No, because
The line
that
wouldn't
one
go
was
down.
packed.
Yeah.
Also, he was performing that night. He was
Right.
at the stage in the back by his thing, and he was performing. So we
Yeah.
were. It was literally packed with the
Yeah.
weekend fans. Like I'm a big fan too, but back then
Right.
we went and we were like, nah, dude, it's too.
Shout out to
long.
the weekend.
Shout out the weekend. You were my
I love-
number one artist for 2024. just so you know.
I love when they give artists a chance to have a house, like they've done with Slash or Rob Zombie.
He killed it, dude.
It was crazy.
To this day, when I hear Blinding Lights, because that's all they were playing,
you think of the Maze.
and I think of that whole night in that whole time in Halloween Horror
Dude, I'm
Nights.
not gonna lie.
It was a vibe.
a
That song
great
fit.
soundtrack for
Oh,
that fall,
Oh,
that whole Halloween Horror Nights era.
it was great.
A great track.
Yeah,
Man,
it fit really good.
man, what a great night. And then we went back again.
Yeah,
Not that long after.
Yeah, we had no.
in
we
October.
Went.
We went the weekend before Halloween. Because remember, we went in September, and then we were like, dude, that was so great. Let's do it again. And we went in October.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That is true.
It was more busy in October than when we went in September, though.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But man, it was amazing. One of my favorite years. Yeah, and that was in 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the past 2 years I've skipped it
Yeah.
because it wasn't.
Wasn't to your
Yeah.
liking. Yeah. Yeah, dude. No, I can't wait to go. I can't wait to get, dude, all that merch, bro.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
shirts are
it's
sick.
a lot. It's a vibe, man. It's a lot of cool stuff. This year's a banger.
For sure.
You remember when I told you when they came out on Instagram, they were like announcing house by house.
Mm-hmm.
The second when I said Jason Universe, I was like, oh man, maybe I should go. But then when I found out like they're willing to do Terrifier, I was like, dude, I have to go.
That's crazy.
That's crazy work, dude.
It's also going to be the bloodiest house. Well, bloodiest. You're going to get soaked in water.
Right.
Like literally soaked. They've said it. And they're going to set it up. They're going to set up red lights within the house to make the water seem like blood, which is sick. That's next level
Yeah.
shit right there.
It's
It's
exciting, dude. I can't wait.
going to be,
I've seen the movies, so
dude.
I know exactly what
Dude,
to
in
expect.
the first one when he cuts the chick with the
Funny enough, not to
Saw.
spoil anything, but that's one of the scenes they're gonna have in the house.
Oh yeah, where she's
saw it.
hanging by her legs.
Not just that, but they're using some cool effects that they've introduced recently in the past couple of years. Like I don't know if you remember the movie Freaky when it came out, when they did half the Black Phone. Another banger, by the way.
What?
The Black Phone.
You like Black Phone?
I love the Black Phone.
The Blumhouse one?
Yes.
I thought you didn't like it.
I'm not a big fan of the movie Freaky, and the line was really long, and that's why I was like, I'm not willing to go wait just to do half of a maze. You know what I mean? Which I should have, because I then saw videos and I was like, dude, because Black Phone,
Yeah.
I love the film.
Really? I thought you said
Yeah.
you didn't like it.
I didn't like it at first, but then I watched it like again, and I was like, you know what? This is a good movie. And then I saw footage of like the house that year, and I was like, no, man, this is a good movie. This is a really good movie.
You know what? We were talking about it earlier. The most fucked up part where he's like, what's your name? And he tells him like a fake name. He's like, really? He puts the thing, you're a liar, Finn. He calls him his name. He's like, and just to think, I was gonna let you go like that, and he closed the door. It's so fucked up. Like when he says that, like just to think I was gonna let you go like that, and he's dude, just the mentality behind it, just to fuck with the kid. You know what I mean? God.
Or the one where like he purposely sits in the dining room table, like that in the dining room with the belt to see if you'll try to.
It's in the kitchen.
He leaves the
by
door
the
unlocked.
basement. Yeah. He
see
sits
if
in the
he'll try.
chair with the belt and then the
that
mask.
was one parts of the mazes when he falls asleep. So they would have like the scare actor like shirtless like that.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
at random he would just like, get up and try to come at you.
Oh, dude, that's so sick.
Super cool. Or the one where it's like it's a fake wall, so it's like stretchy fabric, so they can pop out and yell at you like, "Hang up the phone." Super cool. Anyways, so I lost my train of thought here. Terrifier. One of the effects I think they're going to use again this year is it's a table that's a saw. And they used this in the movie Freaky, because in the movie Freaky, the girl she saw is a girl in half on one of those giant saw tables. I think that's also going to be one of the scenes in Terrifier. And I hope it has water hydraulics in it.
I'm just gonna spray water everywhere.
Yeah, like when the actor pulls the dummy and it splits in two, because that's the effect that they came up with. It starts off as one and splits into two as it gets sawed. I mean, it's just gonna be
nice
stuff everywhere. It's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Basically, the way I want to experience Terrifier, I should walk out of that maze as if I went on Ripsaw Falls. That's how I want to walk out.
They're saying you're gonna get soaked.
I want my feet to squish when I walk out.
They're saying you're gonna get soaked.
Good.
And it's gonna seem like blood, but
you
it's
think
just
anyone's
water.
gonna pass out? Someone's gonna try to be brave and go through and free. If you're afraid of
Always.
clowns, if people ask me, you know, the line is like, oh, you know, I've never seen the movie, but you know, I'm like, oh, you afraid of clowns? This ain't for you, kid.
Yeah.
You better get out of here.
Yeah. I guess he is a clown, but
He is a clown.
Yeah, but dude, yeah, that movie that house is gonna be fucked up.
It's gonna be
and then
crazy.
they were saying that it's gonna smell.
Yes. So one of the smells, two of them from what I read, is they're gonna do smells of bleach and what warm blood smells like.
Ugh.
It smells like moist pennies.
Yeah. Oof.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be. I'm kind of hoping. I want to see. That's another thing at HHN. You know, as someone who's like an avid horror fan,
Yeah.
I'm pretty well versed in a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be honest with you. It's kind of unfortunate to waste scares on me. You're not gonna get me.
Yeah.
You may catch me off guard, but you're not gonna get fear out of me like you would some other people, which sucks because I don't get my money's worth. I go because I love appreciation of the films, and I just love experiencing the movie in real time.
Yeah.
I don't get scared.
Right.
You know, other things scare me, like crippling debt or you know, real things.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but I love seeing the scare actors get a hold of like that one person
Oh yeah.
and marking them for the rest of their life. Like, here, you carry this trauma.
Exactly. No, it is pretty funny. They definitely know how to target people. Like when we walk
there's-
through,
And like the chainsaw
They don't
team,
jump out,
like
yeah.
they're good at like, you know,
knowing who.
which by the way, word of advice, if you are a scaredy cat, don't give them anything. Because if you give them something,
They'll
they're going to run with it.
They'll run with it.
They know what they're doing. You
Yeah.
have to, you know, you're going to have to act brave. You're going to have to be a big boy or girl, you know? But if the sound of chainsaws bothers you, you better get used to it if you're going to go to HHN
Yeah.
or stuff like that, or you don't like
Yeah,
people
yeah.
getting up in your face because, you know, you're scared of confrontation and stuff like that. This is not the place for you.
Yeah.
You know? And realistically, like, I love HHN, but it's not the most extreme horror event that you can go to. You
Yeah.
know? There's some places that have you sign
It's
a
just to
waiver.
enjoy. It's
Keep
just
that in
it's
mind.
just to go and enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, HHN is just fun, dude. It's fun, it's spooky, you go, cool food, awesome drinks. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's a whole experience. It's fun. It's it's dark out. You know,
Yeah.
it's super
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just it's a chill thing to do.
For sure.
Yeah, you know. It's cool seeing little kids at the event. Like some little kids that they're just like
Braver than most people.
yeah, than like
most.
grown
Yeah.
adults. You
Yeah.
know? Some kid that's like super into horror
Yeah.
and he's like 12 or like 11
Yeah. No.
and he's like Terrifier is one of my favorite franchises.
I love
you're
Five
like,
Nights at Freddy's.
really?
I love FNAF.
Meanwhile-
You know if a kid says FNAF,
Yeah. Oh,
he knows his shit.
iPad kid. Oof.
Exactly.
Oof. You know, meanwhile, there's like a 30-year-old accountant behind you that's like shitting bricks.
Exactly.
None of it's, dude, you're going to go home after this. Like, it's not that big a deal.
Exactly. Oh man. Well,
Yeah.
that being said,
We
I
did
think
it, our first
that's
episode
gonna-
of our HHN
yeah,
series, guys.
gonna wrap up this episode.
It's going to be a hell of a spooky season.
For sure. Next episode, we're going to dive into
The origins of HHN.
the origins.
It's
A
gonna be
lot of
sick.
things that have happened in the past, what they do and don't do anymore.
Also, a lot of
And-
really cool things and evolutions that we've seen. Because HHN did not always function the way it does now,
Yeah. We'll talk about how it's slowly progressed over the years.
and advanced in some ways.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys as always. Now we can say thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. And if you are listening, thanks for listening. Again, follow us on all our social medias, Universal Bros Unplugged. If you have any business inquiries, any collabs, if anyone wants to collab in the future, we'd love to have you on the set.
Absolutely.
We have the space for it. Feel free to email us at universalbrosunpluggedpodcast@gmail.com.
And follow all our socials while you're at it.
Yeah. Comment down below on the episode. Maybe some things you want us to talk about specifically. I mean, HHN, if you have any questions, yeah, feel free, man. I mean, just reach out.
And tell us your favorite house ever.
Comment down below. And if not, comment down what you like on the new set. We're definitely going to go with a little theming here for the seasons.
Absolutely.
On the set. And then the rest of the year will be the neutral set, which you guys have seen already. So, yeah. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Take care, folks.